Hi folks, Coach Rich, Endurance Nation, coming to you live from lovely St. George, Utah, live at Ironman St. George. I just finished running about 10 miles of the run course and rode the loop of the bike course. And what follows is our patented 3 bullets video for Ironman St. George. We like to do these for each of the U.S. Ironman races. So, my 3 key points for you for Ironman St. George. Number one is leave all time expectations at home. This is by far the most challenging bike and run course on the U.S. Ironman race calendar. Um, and so, what's going to frame your entire day is to have no expectations with regards to time, especially. Um, do not frame your Ironman time at Ironman St. George from the reference point of your time at other races, okay? Because if you do that and you find yourself going, 8, 9, 10 miles per hour forever on a climb, you're going to start, that's going to start getting inside your head and you're going to be working too hard. So first key, frame the whole day as Ironman St. George is a unique standalone Ironman. You should not compare it or your times to any other race that you've done, and don't set time expectations for yourself, because if you do, number one, you will not meet them if you're comparing your times to other U.S. Ironman courses, and two, you place yourself at very, very high risk of being stupid on the bike and the run. So my second bullet point is on the bike course. If you've read my scouting report on the blog, Ironman St. George bike course is just a classic Western bike ride, which means long climbs. Not so much that you're going up a hill, but the whole world is going up at 2, 3, 4, 6, 8%. And you don't really realize it because you're not used to riding in a place where the whole world goes up at 6%. A Western bike course also means canyons, and those canyons funnel wind. The winds change a lot, and when you're not in a canyon, it's wide open spaces with no trees to block the wind, and that means even more wind. So my second bullet for Ironman St. George and for the Ironman St. George bike course is, it is what it is. Okay, you're going to find yourself on a long climb into a headwind on rough pavement, and you look up and you see where you're going, and the road's like this, and it's way the hell up there, and you're going to start thinking, I'm not meeting my time goals, I'm going very slow, people are passing me. And I just want you to think, it is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about the headwind. There's nothing you can do about a 1% grade that becomes 2%, that becomes 4%, that just goes on and on and on. It is what it is. Take away all time expectations. Don't compare your bike split or your bike speed to any other Ironman that you've done, and remove yourself from the circumstances that the course is giving you by just saying it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. I just have to keep on keeping on. And maybe this is bullet 1B, but look at the Ironman St. George course as this is a true endurance event. Okay, no one races Ironman St. George. When I was out there running and I was out there riding on the bike course, I was thinking I would approach this day as if it was going to be a very, very long day, and what I should be focusing on right now is just going as easy and as steady as possible, saving energy when I can, because the magnitude of the day will create so many opportunities later on for me to get whacked upside the head and slow down a lot. So this is a true endurance all-day event for everyone. And my third bullet point is on the run, folks. I ran the run course. I started from the turning circle, and I ran up diagonal onto a bluff. I did not do the out and back, the little out and back on road 1250, but it's about a quarter mile in, a quarter mile out. And then diagonal is about 1%, and then it's 2%, and then you make a right on bluff, and that's about 2% or 3%. You make the right on, I think it's Red Cliffs, and that's an 8% grade there for at least a mile. Then it goes down a little bit, then it levels off to the only flat on the run course, which is about 100 meters. So when you find yourself running on the flat in that one little space, enjoy it, because that's the only flat that this course has. Then it goes up again, then it goes down a bit. It goes down for quite a bit, then it goes up again. Then I ran into Pioneer Park. There's a steep, short little kicker in there. Ran around. Then I came back. I didn't take a left. You then run down again to a light, and then you flip it and come back. What I felt like was the first 2 miles of the run course are 1% grade. It just takes a little bit off your pace. Then it really kicks up. And what I saw was there are so many opportunities for you to walk that if all you should be thinking about on the bike and on the early portions of the run is setting yourself up so that you don't walk, because this isn't the kind of course where you're running and it's flat and you're in the state park at Ironman Florida and it's dark and you hurt and you just start walking because you just start walking. This is like I'm at mile 16 of an Ironman, and I'm on an 8% hill that goes way up there, and that is a huge opportunity to walk. So it doesn't matter how fast you run on the flat parts. It doesn't matter how fast you run on the downhills. Set yourself up so that you don't walk on the long gradual climbs and the steep climbs, because that's where all the time is to be made. Last year, when I was on the run course, I saw cats, banging the right on Red Cliffs like they were at mile 4 of a half Ironman. Just just working way too hard. And I saw those folks later on walking. And the other thing I noticed is that a lot of the downhills they're a little bit steeper than what you want on an Ironman course. Meaning, I was like, awesome, it's a downhill, but it's 8%, and my knees hurt and my quads hurt, and this is a painful downhill. So, my bullet for the Ironman St. George run course is save yourself. Don't worry about how fast you're running or not running on the 1% and 2% stuff. Don't worry about how fast you're running on the downhill stuff. Save yourself so that you can run as much as possible on the steeper uphill stuff and the long climbs. Folks, looking forward to seeing everyone race out there. I'll be doing my Four Keys talk at the expo at 10 a.m. Thursday, meeting at the K-Swiss booth. And then I'll be out on the bike course, hopefully either on the Veo wall or in Veo. And then I'll be on the run course probably at the entrance of Pioneer Park. Looking forward to seeing everyone. It's going to be a great weekend. I love St. George. I love the area. It's a challenging course. This is definitely one that you can maybe get an IMSG tattoo on your arm, just above your M. tattoo and your I love mom. So, okay, folks. I'll see you out there, and thanks for watching.